Y'all gotta go watch Independence Day, man. Watch that movie, man. You will see 2nd Ezra 13 chapter at its finest, man. You know? Go ahead. Cause they couldn't even see it. They was so, that's how they gonna be so afraid. Go ahead.
Verse 8, and it reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid.
See, they were scared. Because that's something they never saw before. You gotta remember, Jake and these Edomites, they come from very places like us. Out the ghetto, private, you know what I'm saying, the suburbs. But shit, they just like us though. They just joined the army, or joined the Marines, or joined the Navy, you know? But guess what? They still like us. So when they see something they ain't never seen, like we see something we ain't never seen, your knees start buckling. You about to shit on yourself, piss on yourself, because you seen some shit you ain't never saw before.
I think Wisdom of Solomon, the 17th chapter, it says that. It says like fear is nothing but not being able to understand what something is.
That's right.
Because it's talking about the plague of darkness in Egypt. And that's why people were so afraid, because they couldn't explain all the spirits, you know, messing with them and stuff.
You be scared when you even get pulled up by the police. You be scared.
Yeah, because what? You don't know what's going to happen.
Know. So just imagine you see it. You be on the chair, you can't even see the end or the beginning.
Hey, but going back to earlier when we was talking about Jake wanting the Most High to come to them, man. How you gonna handle these things, man? How in your right mind you gonna handle these things? Like your brother said, you scared shitless when you see lights.
Hey,
light cop might even be pulling you over.
Hey, you know the answer to it. Isaiah 33:6.
Yep.
This the answer. So when we see it, what's gonna stop us? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Stop us from doing anything. Read it real quick.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6.
This the answer.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Hey, read the next verse.
That's the answer. Wisdom and knowledge. So by us reading this and understanding this, we ain't gonna faint. We gonna have hope and praise and call upon Yahweh Shema because we know of these things, man. Go ahead.
Yeah,
verse 7. Behold, their valiant ones.
Valiant means ones that proclaim to be brave. Keep reading.
Right. Shall cry without. The ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly.
Hey, and you see that right fucking now with this dumbass virus, man. You got, man. Hey, my old job, I worked with Amalekites, man. They were fussing and crying and whining about other people not wearing their masks properly. Hey, but us knowing the truth, we're cool as a cucumber. We're witnessing this scripture come to pass. It says the ambassadors of peace are gonna cry bitterly. That's these, you know, governors and politicians trying to calm the masses down, saying everything's gonna be all right. They're gonna be the ones crying the most, man. When they see this place fall. All these rich nations, you know, rich people that have so much money invested into different companies in this place. When this bitch gets destroyed, man,
they're
gonna cry, man. We're gonna be laughing. We're gonna be laughing. That's why the scriptures say we're gonna laugh at their calamity.
Right.
And these the same niggas gonna be crying, the same niggas that's laughing now. You know what I'm saying? Right.
They to teach you that.
You know what I'm saying? That's good to talk about woe to you to laugh now, for you shall mourn and weep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be the ones laughing in those times, man.
Yeah. I'll finish it off. Like two more.
Let me get this precept real quick. It's Jeremiah 30, verse 6. Ask ye now, see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Man, look at that. It's explaining how people gonna be. It said men's gonna be like women in that day. Just think about it, man. You know, that's why you gotta be abiding under the shadow of the Almighty, man, which is the truth, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
Again in 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 8.
Yeah.
And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there's fight.
Why? Because the Lord gonna put the spirit on the other nations to fight.
Just like he did Pharaoh.
Yeah, he put the spirit on Pharaoh to let him go, but then he hardened Pharaoh hard again to like, hey man, no, tell him bring their ass back. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, oh, I got some more plagues for you.
Yeah, exactly. So the Lord gonna put the spirit on the other nations. That's why I tell people now, man. They be like, well, I'm going to the army, or I joined this. I'm like, you don't want to go. Right. You know you're gonna fight against the Lord, right? Lord. You know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna fight against the Lord, right? And ain't no coming back from there. Right. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to let them know. You fighting against the Lord. It might don't seem real or true, but goddamn it, it's true. It's true. It's real, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his head nor held sword nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Woo, going back to what? Hey, them laser beams, man. Woo. The Lord ain't been playing no game. You gotta remember the Lord said he's a man of war. Go ahead.
Verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
See?
When I saw this, I was afraid.
On the dust and smell of smoke. You know? A desolate wilderness, man. That's America. That's a picture of America. That's right. Dust and smell of smoke, man.
Even Ezra was afraid.
Ezra seen that vision.
Imagine seeing that, man. What type of spirit you'll be in, man. Waking up, sweating, scared.
I can't even go to work. I'm about to call off.
And an angel told him to like fast like 7 days before that too. So you already know he was like, you know, already feeling weak. Right. You know? Hey, man.
Go ahead, y'all know.
Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 8. Was Yahweh displeased against the rivers? Was thy anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation? Come on, let's go into when the Lord, send his sons back. It's going to be almost like the Lord is displeased with everything on earth. Because the scripture said, was he displeased against the silver, against the sea, against the rivers, that he did ride upon his chariots. So let's go, back in the brother, when, like Ezra saw that huge chariot, he couldn't tell where it started up again. So when the Lord sent his son back, it's like the Lord is mad at everything on the earth.
It say in Habakkuk too, I think you're in that chapter. Go up to verse 1. It say in wrath, remember mercy. No, that's verse 2. Verse 2.
Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2. Oh Yahweh, I have heard thy speech and was afraid of Yahweh. Revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in wrath, remember mercy.
Right. See, in wrath, remember mercy, man. We're trying to get that mercy, man. We know, man, what the wrath's gonna be. You see the wrath of the Lord, man. You don't want to get caught up in that, man.
Hey, we really want that wrath within us, because the scriptures also say that he's gonna put his indignation in his midst. We're gonna do according to his indignation.
And the Lord said the eyes, the scripture say the eyes of the Lord upon the sin of the kingdom. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, think about all the things that the Lord is bringing to this place, man. The Lord he could have sent one angel to clean this bitch out, man. But he's sending YAHAWASHI, chariots, Leviathan,
Michael.
200 million Milsons, Michael, okay? Man, the Lord ultimately hates this fucking place, man. You do not want to be caught up in that type of anger, man. That's why the scripture talk about this is a time that has never been seen before, man. This is something that you really don't want no parts of. You want to be that nigga on Friday to the max, You want some of this too? No. Get your ass in the car. Hey, the elect getting in the car, goddamn.
What manner of person are you?
That's it, man. We don't want no dealings with this shit, man. Because the Most High isn't gonna show any type of mercy in that day, man. Because he's not. There's no more. At that point in time, there's not gonna be any more room for talking. There's not gonna be any more room for explaining or trying to break down scriptures. None of that shit, man.
Right.
You either when YAHAWASHI come, you either got it or you fucking don't, man. And if you don't got it, you're gonna get caught up in that destruction.
That's right.
Right. Go ahead. I'm gonna end on that.
50 minutes.
Yep. Go ahead on that.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Hey, flee. How you flee out of midst of Babylon? Turning back to your power.
That's right.
All right. Hey, shedding that old man off, man. Putting on that new body. That's what incorruptible, man. All right. That's how you flee out of midst of Babylon, man. Through the laws, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Right, because we just read about the plague that's coming upon America. Be not cut off in that, man. Don't be left here to be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear missiles. All right? Or going through the birth pains, which is Jacob trouble. Martial law, the FEMA camp, the race wars, all right? The famine, the pestilence, the evil. During the birth pains, man, don't get caught up in her iniquities, man. Go ahead.
For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance.
See, this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He's finna begin to visit the earth which he made, man. It's prophecy, man. Go ahead.
He will render unto her a recompense.
See, double unto her. All right, like I said in Revelations, man, double unto her according to her works. So it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulation of those that what trouble us, man. Right. And that's what the Lord is coming to do, to destroy and to deliver. All right. That's it on that, dog. All right. So with that, I hope you brothers edified. Once again, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadas.
Hey, double honors to our elders and peace and blessing to the hopefully elect on the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerely. That great song. The next time, brother, hey, keep pushing. We almost out of here, but the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. Till next time, a bomb, a bomb, a bomb, a bomb, bomb, a bomb, a bomb, a bomb, bomb, a bomb, bomb, a bomb. Shalom. Shalom.